How we all doing? So I was going along the other day and I seen this poking up out of a skip and I couldn't resist it. LED lamp. So I'm sure it wasn't in the skip for the good of its health, but we'll see if we can fix it. I have one here. The main workshop light just up here is an LED and it's very good. It's actually one that John had in the put it up in the workshop in the TV shop there a few months before he jacked it in, so I took it with me, and it's very good. It's very bright, as you can see. So be no harm to add another one to the collection. So we'll have a look at this thing and see if we can get it working. Maybe all the LEDs are gone. I don't know what the failure mode is with this, but we'll have a look. So we're gonna lead into it anyway and plug it in and see, does it work? You never know. I would doubt it. The LED strip lights have really come on the last couple of years. Remember when the LEDs first started coming out, they were crap, you know, the colour rendering on them was desperate. But, whatever phosphors they're using in the LEDs, they've really come on now, and they're as good as a fluorescent nearly at this stage. So I have to say I'm very happy with the one that I have here in the workshop. So if I can get this one working, I might use it to replace the of an old fluorescent 4-foot here, and maybe I might stick it under the bench. I plugged it in and it's not working, and I'll just check that we are getting power up to it. At least the fuel's gone the wire or something. Yep, 236. So it's not working. So we'll try to open it up. Now it's all clipped together, so I think if you undo all the clips, we should be able to get into the board. And I'm hoping that it's going to be something like a capacitive dropper that's lost its value. Maybe if we're lucky. It does seem a bit of a waste that you can't really service these or do anything with them. Let's see what way these clips undo. Oops, a spare one. There's probably a knack to do on this, but let's see. That's the way to do it. Screwdriver in that way. So I hope everyone's keeping well out there. I keep talking about getting more time in the workshop, and every time I say I might get more time in the workshop, I end up with less. But winter is really starting to show its face here now in the last week. The nights are starting to get a bit cool now, getting dark around 8:30. We're into September now, so should be good for a bit of workshop time by the end of the month anyway, I'd say. And I won't be able to do a whole lot outside. And what I need to do is I need to clean off the bench a bit, but it's just, we're getting there. Things are improving all the time. See what happens now when I take this off. It's not going to fall apart for the want of a few clips anyway. But it is good. Maybe it is sort of semi-serviceable then, that you can actually open it up, you know. It's not hermetically sealed like. Right, off with the diffuser. So we've just got a big strip of LEDs. So I suppose what I could do is put the wire back on it. Maybe I should have left the cable on. See if we're getting DC to the LEDs for the crack light. And go from there. So I hope you're all keeping well out there. I hope those of you at workshops are lining up your little winter projects now. The way things are going here at the minute, we might have lots of time to be working in the workshop in the next week or two. So I'll plug this thing for them again. We'll see if we're getting... Oh, it is working to an extent. I obviously couldn't see that with the diffuser on, but the LEDs are all lighting, but they're just very dull. Actually, turn off the workshop light there. You can see that they're all illuminated, but it's just very dull. Now this would point to maybe a capacitive dropper, so that's good. And every one of them is lit, so there's none of them burned out. Interesting. Now, if we didn't have so much crap on the bench, this would be a lot easier. Again, there's plenty of screws to take out here. Certainly not going to fall apart for the want of a few screws either. I think this metal back is supposed to act as a bit of a heat sink for this strip, because I think the LEDs get a bit warm under in use, but no, it's not very tight to the, probably doesn't need to be. So the G8's still there. I haven't done any more with him. He's going to be there for a while, but you'll know when I've done more with it. I think sort of I've that much going on at the minute. I don't know what to be at, if you know what I mean. But I might try and do something with that dual standard Pi. We know that all the main things are working under there. CRT is okay. Line output transformer is okay. Signals end is okay, so it just wants to be tidied up. It wants all the caps down in it, and then tidy up any faults that we find after that. But yeah, I might tidy it up and just sort of get it out of the way there. Now, what do we find when we go turn this over? Well, it's not a cap dropper. It's a little switch mode power supply. That's cheating. DC in, DC out. Now, unless the LEDs are wore out, but we'll measure the voltage coming out. And let's see what it is. Measure it up there. Hmm. $72 volts. I wonder, is it the LEDs? Now, I just thought to myself, I wondered, is it the caps, right? And so I've got the hairdryer out, right? I see 155 quoted on this, so I'm going to take it that maybe this should be 155 volts. Watch this. It's the caps across the output. Now, I'm going to turn that off before I have a bloody epileptic fit. And they're 150 microfarads at 160 volts. Now, I bet I don't have anything like that in stock. But we're on to a winner here. So we'll get the little board out, get them two caps out, and see if we have anything suitable. Now, they've just gone low in value. They haven't, you know, blown their top or anything. But I'd imagine that's what it is. And then when you heat them up, then the little bit of juice that's left in them reforms. And they start doing their bit of business again. So there we are. Right, I'll get them caps out. I have the board out here and just having a look at it. As we can see, the two caps, they're the two 150 microfarad 160 volt. And if it is 155, they're close to the wire there, but see, they're in parallel as well, and that's to keep the ESR as low as possible. So I'm going to just have a route around and see if I can find anything suitable. I suppose I should get one out and just measure it for the crack. So electrolytics seem to be the thing these days. Electronics themselves seem to be fairly reliable, except for the bloody electrolytics that they're using in these things. And it seems to me to be quite a waste that you know, a lamp like that in this day and age of reduce, reuse, recycle, that, you know, it's a perfectly serviceable lamp only for the two crap 20 pence parts in them. Seems a bit of a waste. Right, so let's see what sort of value we get out of this. $152 microfarads. It's spot on. Now I wonder, is it them or is it this little 10 microfarad on the other side? They could be alright. Let's try him. That'll be a bit handier. If them caps are alright, that'll be good for me because I don't have anything really close to them. That's it. He appears to be the problem. And we'll just check him with this little doofer here, or ESR meter. And that's not even reading, it's totally open. So we'll check the other cap as well when we're here. This one's alright, I'm going to say the other one's alright too. Yep, find one of them out. So we'll put him back in. I'll get a 10 microfarad cap and we'll stick it back together and see how we get on. Now I have the new cap in, 100 microfarad, or excuse me, 10 microfarad at 160 volts this time because it's all I have to hand. I really do need to restock here, but and I've pulled it away from the heatsink a bit, so we should be good. So I'll stick it back together and we'll try it. Right, so I have the power supply hooked back in, so we'll try it now and see how we get on. Hopefully we'll be in business. That's more like it. That's a bit of light in the situation. Okay, I'll stick it all back together and we'll have another little look at it. Right, so there we are. LED light back together. Nice and bright. I don't know if it's as bright as the one I have now. I know that the one I have here in the workshop that came out at John's place is actually a double. So it has 2 rows of LEDs in it, but this one's as bright. In fact, it could even be a little bit brighter. Maybe the LEDs are stronger than this one. So I'm very happy with that. Find somewhere to put that. I might put it under the bench. Let's see how I feel. So there you are. It's good to know that these things can be repaired. And all that for the 10 microfarad cap. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that inspires you to have a go at fixing one if you have one that breaks. Good luck for now, and I'll see you soon.